What's happening, good people? This is your boy coming at you with your weekly edition of ScrewAJob.com, where so many other things I'm better doing right now than working a job. I'm out here at the park in town. It's sunny, evening time, beautiful. The wind is blowing, all that good stuff. Brother done got a little meditation in, that type of thing. It's just perfect. Perfect. And I couldn't picture any place better. Just couldn't see myself. Definitely couldn't see myself uh, at a job right now. Had an interesting week. Everything is always interesting. Every day is always interesting. Every day has its ups and downs for whatever reason. And as I continue this journey of entrepreneurship, which is going to lead into other things, which we're going to talk about sooner or later, um, gotta tell you a story. Recently, I think from the last edition, if I'm not mistaken, I mentioned that uh, I was on the verge of a breakthrough, had some issues to work out as far as with one of my businesses where uh, breaking through that barrier was just going to open up more doors some type of way. I know it's going to do that at the time. And to give you the story, had a deadline to make as far as shipping off some items, and I didn't have the resources to do it, which is a good problem because I had a lot of items that I've sold to people, a few customers across the country that I had to figure out a way to get their items in their hands. But like I said, it's a good problem to have. So I was, pulling the few heads that I had in my head out, trying to figure out how I was going to do that. And I came up with the idea that I was going to make a pitch to a few people that I know as far as, selling them a few shares of stock and what I'm doing uh, in exchange that, they give me some upfront capital to, to get my operation off the ground. Now, I made a list of about 25 people, and I didn't call everybody, but the ones I did call uh, had some good conversations. And to make a long story short, I didn't get the money. However, I was able to create two more opportunities for myself. One of which is get back into the car business, which I really want to do, and I have an opportunity to do that. Which just goes to show that no matter what happens, you just got to keep pumping the pump. You got to keep working the plan. Because I kept telling myself that, worst comes to worst. If this doesn't work, it's going to be something else out there. And you know what? I did. I created something else for myself. And this operation is still moving along uh, full head of steam. I was able to ship those items out. I was able to raise the money by selling other things. The victories happen, man. I'm just so excited about what's going on in my life, and hopefully you'll take some, I don't know, some type of inspiration from that. I mean, I'm meeting people all the time. I actually had a guy that I met last week on the train, and I recorded our conversation, and for some reason, I erased because I was going to put that a part of my blog, but young cat, long story short, young cat, 22 years old. I saw him. Looked like he could have been a college football player, which at the time he was striving to do. And we just had a conversation about that, about entrepreneurship. I knew it was such a good conversation, and it would have touched somebody's heart. What he had to go through to get to this point in his life, because we shared some similarities, that type of thing. But I'll get it next time. I'm figuring this stuff out as I go, and so far it's going pretty good. I expect to make a few mistakes along the way uh, with this particular project, but full steam ahead, baby. We're not stopping for nothing. So you can either get on the train or get out the way, because the train is coming. All right. You guys have a good weekend. Look forward to talking with you next week.